Okay, for the lower extremity exam, we're going to start with systematic inspection, just checking the area for any sort of abnormal skin lesions, aberrant hair patterns, just checking for moles, any of the sort, checking for edema in the legs. If there's any sort of edema that might indicate deep vein thrombosis or venous insufficiency. And he looks pretty good on this side. I'll move this side. Just checking the same thing. And that looks good on that side. Okay. You're just kind of check the ISIS's. Okay. And after that, so what you do is you do temperature. So you do it bilaterally. You just kind of check, see if it's warmer or colder in any areas. If it was colder, it might indicate anxiety or something of the sort. If it's warm, they might have exercised before, or they have a fever or something. Feels good on that. And then you're just checking for trophic changes. Looking at that all the way down. Okay. So then after that, you're looking at skin color, looking for cellulitis, anything like that. Then you move all the way down and get to the toes and look at nail color, checking to see if there's any cyanosis, to see if there's any venous insufficiency. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to toe compression test. And so I'm going to compress the toe for about 5 seconds and then release it and just check to see if the nail beds refill properly. And he looks really good on this one. Okay. Good. So then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check for pitting edema. The 3 locations for that are the medial malleolus. You use your thumb contact and you just press in. And there's a 4-grade scale that you're going to check that for, and if it moves in a certain distance, or whatever distance it is, it's a grade 1 to 4. So you go medial malleolus, dorsum of foot, checking to see using your thumb, checking to see if there's any edema on that. And like I said before, that's deep vein thrombosis or venous insufficiency. And then you're going to go to the shins. He's young, so he shouldn't have any issues with that. And then you're also going to palpate the ankles and check for that trophic changes or edema on that also. Okay, and then after that, what you're going to do is you're going to check for pulse. So the pulse you're going to check for is dorsalis pedis. That's the first one. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a 2-finger contact, not using your thumb. And you're just going to go there and check for that pulse. Okay, I got it on that one. And then after that's the posterior tibial, which is on the medial malleolus. And I can feel that really good right there. The dorsalis pedis I didn't feel quite as well, but this one's really good on this one. And then after that, you're going to check the popliteal. So what you need to do for this one is you need to flex the leg up to 90 degrees. And the patient's going to relax their leg. And then you're going to check in that popliteal space. And once again, you don't use your thumb for that. Okay. And after that, you're going to go into the femoral area. I'm going to take out my stethoscope. But before I use my stethoscope, I'm going to just palpate the area. I'm going to let the patient know that what I'm doing. So Jacob, I'm going to be palpating around the ASIS area. Can I have you locate your pubic bone? Okay. And then just on that hand so I can get in here. Okay, so he's going to go there to create a barrier. You're just going to go in that ASIS area and just palpate to see if there's any sort of hernia or any sort of lymph node dysfunction. You do that bilaterally. Okay. Checking for those lymph nodes. And then after that, what you're going to do is you're going to check the femoral artery for any like bruise. And what you're going to use is you're going to use the bell part of the stethoscope to check for like low amplitude sounds. Okay, so then I'm gonna go inside. And I don't hear any bruise there. Go to the other side. And it's good on that one. So after that, we're gonna do a couple of tests. So the first one we're gonna do is Holman's sign. And what that's checking for is thrombophlebitis. So we're going to elevate the leg and dorsiflex the foot. And if that was positive, that would create calf pain. And after that, so I'm gonna have Jacob stand up real quick. So I'll move this table for you. Just like stand over there. I guess we can do it like that. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have him locate his pubic bone once again. It's right there. So we're gonna go 4 inches down and 4 inches over. Go right there. And so then after that, we're gonna go inside. And so what we're checking here is you can tap on either side, and this is like the venous tap test, and we're gonna check to see for transmission on the opposite location. So then, okay, and that concludes the lower extremity vascular test.